Hello and welcome back to Bunnex Investment Group. In this video, I'm going to show you one of the most powerful trading robots that we have ever made at Bunnex Investment Group. This one is for those who want to create wealth, those who want to take it slow but sure, and definitely spinning capital into bigger amounts. So the name of this EA is STOPHUNTER Pro EA, which actually focuses only on USD JPY, not any other trading pair or any other trading asset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some tests and checks on different time frames, as well as show you the inputs that you can actually put on this particular EA. So in this particular instance, this is the expert advisor, and right now we are in the strategy tester on MetaTrader 5, and this EA is available for MetaTrader 5 for now. And then we can see this is the name, this is the symbol that we are going to be focusing on, and it perfectly works with the M15 time frame. And the custom period, we are going to start off with this here. Say you had actually obtained this particular EA the beginning of 2025 right up to now, which is the 7th of August 2025. And then later I'm going to show you a long range, because a lot of people would say the results are fitted and we have taken only a period where the EA was actually performing very well. But I'm going to show you even a longer period where we could incorporate the COVID phase and so forth, so that you can see how your capital was going to grow within that particular times. Then delays, I'm going to put 1 millisecond, and then the deposit for this particular test is going to be 1,000, which is something that is probably within the reach of many traders. And then the leverage 1 to 100, and I'm going to start off the test here, and just waiting as it is going through the trades. So this the results are now available. We can now check on the initial deposit. It was 1,000, and the total net profit was 1,500. The gross loss, that is the sum of all the losses that it took, were 2,400, and then the gross profit was 3,900. The difference being our net profit, which is 1.5. This is a rise, or a profit, a capital increment of over 100% within the period that we could have started this year with that particular EA. We can see that these are the profits per month, and we can see that it had these 2 months as loss months, but all the months were actually profitable. So what are we saying with this particular EA? It's not for the get rich quick gamblers, but for those who want to actually see their wealth grow. So you've seen that the profit factor, if you understand that for every dollar that you are risking, you are actually getting $1.62, right? So let's now have a much longer period, so that you can see how it performs. But before we do so, just check this is the graph from the beginning of the year right up to right now. The capital is now at around 2,300, which you started with $1,000. So let's now shift to the other period. Alright, so in this particular test, I have shifted my custom period from the 1st of January 2015 right up to 7 August 2025, which is the time of recording this video. I've left all the other parameters unchanged, the deposit or the starting capital being $1,000, and then we start our count, our test. So in this particular case, whilst we are waiting for the results, as the robot is testing, taking trades every point it should have taken, I want to tell you that this is actually up for sale. We have decided to actually give those who want to raise their capital professionally, get the professional equity curve that is actually obtained on platforms like Bunnex, not those particular quick get rich quick gamblers. So the inputs, we are risking 3% per trade, right? We are using risk in percentage, and we are using 3% per trade. That is our risk exposure per each trade that this robot is taking. As you can see, the test has been finished. It's actually due to the computer that is powerful. That is why it is. We can see this is the graph from 2015. We can see the proper equity growth curve that any investor wants to see, not a small period test, but a long period, 10-year period test. And these are the results. You can see that on this particular case, we had an initial deposit of $1,000, right? After having that initial deposit of $1,000, the EA traded for us for those 10 years. The gross profit was $6 million and the gross loss was $4 million, right? And within that, we had a total net profit of 1.3 million. That is within 10 years of using this particular EA, right? Let's assume if you had deposited 5,000, or if you had deposited 10,000, or if you had deposited $100, how much were you going to get out of these particular numbers, right? We can now see that these are the months from the past 10 years, how it was actually performing, right? So basically, we can keep on checking to see how this particular EA works. We can even check for the past 5 years or for the past 20 years, just that the video will become long. So if you want to be on the side of consistent, emotionless, profitable trading, this robot or this EA is definitely for you. If you want your copy, please use the link that I've left in the description box below. You'll see the pricing in the free Telegram channel where you can actually contact us directly. On that note, we've come to the end of our today's video. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.